Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today is my little delayed Weight Watchers Weigh-In Wednesday video. I know it's Thursday. Welcome to Thursday. And welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for pressing that subscribe button and coming along with me as I am on a 103-pound weight loss journey. I always say it's the journey of a lifetime, and it is. And yeah, I am feeling better than ever. So this is my weight loss chart, which I like to show because it shows you my progress, how far I've come. So I started out at 248 pounds following 3 surgeries in a 12-month period. I actually gained 50 pounds as a result of being thrust into surgical menopause and lots of bed rest following those surgeries, on top of already needing to lose 50 pounds. So yep, so where am I today? Well, I hopped on the scale, and the scale this morning says 183.6, which, if you remember, is the same exact weight I weighed in at last week. So you know what? I am grateful for that, honestly. To be perfectly frank, I haven't been feeling well this last week, and it's kind of been a lot of stress, I guess you could say. Yeah, you could say that for sure. I think with this whole COVID-19 pandemic, and then the situation with my sister being rushed to the hospital a couple of times, which thankfully today she's being released from the hospital, and they've done a bunch of tests, and the doctor says that perhaps she did have COVID-19, but by the time they tested, she was actually negative. So thankfully her breathing has returned to normal and all of that. So that is a huge, huge relief and an answer to prayer. So if you have been praying for her, thank you so much. But yeah, just a lot of stress. I actually had some periods of very low for me, blood pressure, which rendered me very weak, actually. But thankfully, I am feeling better now. I was almost to the point of calling my doctor, but thankfully I'm better now. I think it was stress. I do. So incidentally, I wanted to share with you an email that my husband received today, and I thought it was definitely worth sharing. So I am going to share that with you in just a second. But yeah, so how much have I lost so far? Well, back to the weight loss chart. If you'll notice, I started at 248 pounds. My next box to cross off would be 180. And so far I have lost, let's see, if I am 183, I have lost 65 pounds. So yeah, so I'm still at the 65-pound mark, but you know what? That's okay, because like I said, when I wasn't feeling well, I did kind of snack, probably more than I would usually, and I definitely wasn't able to exercise. So I'm hoping to get back on the treadmill. Actually, my husband and I are thinking about going for a walk today. You may notice that maybe the lighting isn't so great. It is very overcast here in Florida today. It's kind of a rainy day, and it's like 60, I think the high is 66 degrees, which is crazy because it's been like in the 90s. But we got some rain overnight that brought in this cooler weather. So yeah, so cool today, thankfully, and we will definitely enjoy it, but it's going to be back to 84 tomorrow. So that's the way things are here. But yeah, everybody here in my house is doing very well, including my 83-year-old father. And we are grateful for that. We are missing our other kids who are obviously not able to visit right now, but we do plan to throw a big party when all this is over, as I'm sure you probably do too. So yeah, so let me share this this email because I thought it offered some really good advice during this time. It's talking about sunlight, fresh air, and nature are vital to mental health and well-being. Each can improve mood, reduce stress and anger, and ease tension. While it might not be possible to get outside at the moment, you can try to bring some nature inside. Open the windows to let in fresh air. Flowers and potted plants can elevate mood. I know I love flowers, and have even been shown in studies to improve indoor air quality. Good to have plants, right? Bring in some natural elements such as fern fronds, or cut some early growth flowers and arrange them in a vase. Or if you are very fortunate, you could maybe get a bouquet of flowers at the store. Find a comfortable space by a window where you can get a view of trees or the sky. Watch birds and other animals if they're around. Pull up photos of your favorite places in nature. Take a virtual tour of the national parks. This is something I think I will do. I love the national parks. NPS.gov offers photos and videos of the best sites in each of the parks. That's neat. Or take a virtual tour on Google Maps. You'll be surprised at how immersive an experience it can be. Listen to natural sounds like recordings or apps that play birdsong, ocean waves, or rainfall. Those are good stress relievers. Get as much natural sunlight as you can. Spend time in your yard, if you have one, or sit in an open window or on your doorstep. So I thought those were really good bits of advice to kind of calm our mind. And then, of course, limiting the news. Maybe light a candle, listen to some instrumental music, whatever you like to do to relax, maybe some chamomile tea. Those are all good things. Lastly, before I let you go, I was reading this Jesus Calling by Sarah Young devotional, and I haven't actually read anything in it for a while. And they're just very short little devotionals. But I wanted to read you the one, it's actually from yesterday. And I just happened to read it this morning, and I thought it was really good. It says, "Trust me and don't be afraid. Many things feel out of control." Isn't that the truth? Your routines are not running smoothly. You tend to feel more secure when your life is predictable. Let me lead you to the rock that is higher than you and your circumstances. Take refuge in the shelter of my wings, where you are absolutely secure. I love this because this devotional is written as if it's Jesus speaking. When you are shaken out of your comfortable routines, grip my hand tightly and look for growth opportunities. Instead of bemoaning the loss of your comfort, accept the challenge of something new. I lead you from glory to glory and making you fit for my kingdom. Say yes to the ways I work in your life. Trust me and don't be afraid. I thought that was very fitting for today. And then lastly, just reminded me of a psalm that I wanted to share just one little verse with you real quick. It's Psalm 34, verse 4. It says, "I sought the Lord and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears." I thought that was great. I love Psalm 34. It's just a great passage. I encourage you to read that today. And I pray that you guys would find peace in the midst of the chaos that is our world right now. And I hope that you guys remember all of your goals. Just because kind of our external world is kind of seemingly out of our control, there are a lot of things that are within our control. And certainly remembering your goals and where you want to go is definitely one thing that we can control. We can control our level of activity, and maybe it's not what it usually is, but doing something is better than nothing. And also we can control meal planning and what we consume. So definitely encourage you to remember where you want to go, and that you don't want to get derailed through this time, because then you're going to have to, regain that ground, and you don't want to do that. So I know I don't want to do that. I said from the very beginning of this that I do not want to gain weight through this. I have come too far. I have actually been in the house for 5 weeks now, you guys. 5 weeks. I have not left my driveway. Actually, just, my husband is the one that goes to the grocery store. And so just out of an abundance of caution regarding my father, I don't really go out. But I'm ready to go out. I'm missing my hairdresser. I'm missing my thrift store shopping. And actually, I think my husband and I are going to go for a little drive tonight. Tweety Bird is being let out of the cage. But I hope you guys do something fun and enjoyable and relaxing today. And thanks for joining me. Comment below. I love to hear from you. How are you guys doing on your journey? What are you doing to stay sane right now? I love to hear from all of you. So God bless. Talk to you later.